excited and a bit over the moon with the response from the communities that have been playing Baldur's Gate 3. And like everybody in the cast and developers at Larian, the directors and crew at Pit Stop Productions, where we did the recordings, and all the cast, my fellow cast of 300 people, including the very special nine really, I guess, party members, the hardcore party members. It's been absolutely extraordinary. What a trip, and what a character I've been handed to play over the last 4 years. It's been amazing. I can't stop grinning actually, because it's a bittersweet thing in some ways, because I realize that at this stage there's a fair chance, obviously I'm sort of letting go of the character. I'm not really ready to do that yet. So I've been having an amazing experience.
Give Lae'zel a chance. If you're a fan, you're already giving her a chance. Just let her story play out. Surrender to her green charms. Indulge her whims. Do as she says, and enjoy it. That's all I can say.
I love all the good feedback. So I love the art. I love the artwork that our characters have been.
Yeah.
And of course, people fell in love with Karlach's character model. So I was very much on how is she coming across. And now, of course, now they're hearing me act, I'm backing off from opinion. That's too scary. But I love the idea that performance might change the perception of who she is. I just love seeing the art. I can't draw to save my life. So I really respect the time and effort people put into that particularly. But yeah, I think it's not unfair to say that the fans have made this game. Like, they really have, and Larian have really listened and put in that feedback. I think there's that real trust relationship between the two, and I think it's just gorgeous to see it on this scale. So just keep on trucking, kids, because we love it. And it said we as a performer, you love that back and forth. I love watching. I loved watching people playing Hobbs Barrow, because it's the closest I'll get to an audience. Even if they hate it, even if they're just sitting there blank and hating it, that is valid. It's it's not, again, it's my job to offer. It's to tell the story. It's not to be thought of as wonderful, although that's always good. But that's not my, it's to make that offering. I find it cathartic enough. So the fact that people have really taken it into their hearts, and the fact that Larian have come up to the levels of thirstiness of the audience. Because it took me a couple of days to go, no, there's that scene. That's actually worse than the bear. Oh, yeah. Wait till they find that bit.
So is there anything you wanted to say to the fans before we wrap up here, Tracy? Is there anything you wanted to pass on to the fans of BG3?
She said, looking at her notes, no, please try and keep Jaheira alive. It's worth it. Not because of me, just because of the backstory. I'm looking directly at the camera now. It's probably really disconcerting. But then you get to meet Vince, get to meet Matt Mercer. And and I know it's really hard at Moonrise Towers. But what was the word? Re-scab. What's the word? Reload.
Save scum. Save scum. Yeah.
Save scum and go again. Talking about, but you know what I'm saying. But enjoy the game, and we've had a great time, and thank you so much for all the nice responses. It's really appreciated. I'm still looking at the camera. I'm going to look at you now.
It's a wholesome community. I tell you what,
it's amazing. Like, I think, as we said at the start, it's a bit mad, but it's great.
Thank you for continuing to play and to kind of put Gale in your party. Yes, I know he's easy to die at times. And yes, you should pull him out of that rock and not cut his arm off, as people have told me. But it's been a real, unbelievable journey to get to this point. And now the reception has been overwhelming, absolutely overwhelming, as to how it's been received and how it's kind of taken with people. So I guess I just want to say thank you. And I hope it brings many, many more hours of joy
that have listened today.
Yeah, like, you guys are like so passionate. All the messages you send, like, I read them all the content. Like, I'm just glad you guys are enjoying the game. Like I said in the start of this interview, I wasn't expecting any of this. So to see like how much everybody's into it and enjoying it and rating the game, we made it for you. So Yeah, thank you again. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for everything. Basically, were it not for them taking Halsin into the hearts, then there's no way that he'd have been in Acts 2 and 3 like he is now, and that I wouldn't be on here speaking to you now. It's just been amazing, the journey that Halsin and I have been on, and it's a lot of it is down to them, and I will be forever grateful.
I can't think of them as fans. My brain just kind of goes, players.
Friends?
Players. Let's say players. They're not friends until they've helped me move furniture or something. That's strictly not true. Thank you for being so welcoming. Really, I was not expecting any of this, and the welcome that I've been given to this world and to TikTok and YouTube and everything else, this feels like a rebirth. I'm getting to pick which parts of my old life and which parts of my new life get to be squished together into whatever I do next. And it is really cool to know that there are a whole bunch of people who get me and who want to come along for the ride. So let's play.
Love it.
I'm just humbled and delighted that everybody's enjoying this game and Raphael so much. It's so gratifying because, as I say, it makes me feel that I'm doing the right thing, and that's great, because if you're working in isolation, you don't necessarily know that. You haven't got an audience that can applaud or laugh or boo or hiss or whatever, so it's great that it's captured this wave of enthusiasm. It's staggering, humbling, and I'm so appreciative.
Yeah, of course. Just thank you so much. It's just such an honor to be part of such a massive game, and the last 2 games as well, and just everything I've done really, bringing me to this point, and the fact that people even want to ask me questions is just a bit mad and lovely. And I'll do my best to answer your questions whenever I can. Get me on Twitter, get me wherever you want. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy it, and thank you.
Just thank you. I'm so humbled by it all, and really loving the fact that people are taking the character to their hearts. And again, all these things sound so kind of worthy actory, but I really mean it. And keep it. That's, as I say, I love if I can communicate with people on Twitter and stuff. Obviously I will, and but I'm just really, really, really grateful. It's wonderful. So let's keep having fun with it all.
Thank you so much for watching me waffle. And thank you for your kind words. It means so much. Thank you for your artwork. You're just stupendously talented, and just what a lovely community that has sprung up around this. Everybody is so supportive, and I feel very, very lucky to kind of to be a part of it. So thanks for having me, basically.
Oh, it's one of the best gaming communities I've ever seen.
I hope I've expressed some of my gratitude, because there's a lot. I have a lot of gratitude for people who've just come aboard. I've got Discord, Dan. What?
And I jumped in there, man. It's so great community you've got there. Great people. Shout out to them. Yeah. I know they're probably watching this.
They're amazing. Yeah. The minions.
Is that what you're calling them? The minions? You could have come up with a better name.
No, I didn't call them that. It's Sam. Sam Beart came up with that name.
Sam. Nah.
Yeah.
I like it. The minions.
Yeah. It's very cool. And they're all just so delightful. So just everybody in my Discord, mwah, you're wonderful. And I would, if I was to name them all, we'd be here for a lot longer. I'm trying to do that on my Twitch streams. So everybody who's subbed, I'm trying to thank it's everybody's name who's donated. But everybody's been so kind and so welcoming and full of praise and admiration, and I'm so grateful to you all for your just great generosity and compassion and support. Like, I'm not here doing this interview without their support and care and love. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of it, guys. More than touched and more than overwhelmed by it all. It's just a glorious thing to be a part of, and to say that we're all in it together. Like, it's not just me; it's the fans as well, and it's just glorious. So yeah.
Thank you. I mean, I think I was probably one of the last to kind of make my announcement as part of the game, just because I didn't know how to announce or what to say I was. It's just such a fantastic community. So positive,
right people.
So supportive, so fun, and so talented. I mean, the artwork that's coming onto the streams, the feeds and stuff, it's just been phenomenal. It's got me wanting to get back into my art. So if I do get the time, I don't know whether I will, but it's just such a wonderful community that I'm honoured and blessed and feel privileged to be a little part of that. Thank you, guys.
No, I think I'll just say probably what I've said a million other times, but it's true every time, which is that I'm so grateful of their support. And it's been really exciting to see how they've come with me on this journey, that, we're kind of on it together. We are coming up from the bottom and now we're here, and just seeing what else this world has to throw at us. And yeah.
Well, like all of us, we're very grateful, because without you, we don't exist. We have no purpose. So keep playing, keep watching, and keep enjoying. And it's they're wonderfully imaginative stories, and I've come around to the fact that, because very often, you worry when you bring up children, you're thinking, oh, they're spending all their time on screens. But actually, spending your time on this sort of stuff on a screen is really mind expanding, I think, rather than mind reducing. So thank you for perpetuating that.
Thank you so much. The response has been amazing, and I am so unbelievably overwhelmed with the amount of love that all of the characters have been getting, and especially even me. I'm like, oh, this is so unexpected. It's really nice. Thank you if you've managed to listen to me drivel on for this long, I think. And let me know how I should manage my social media and what I should post and stuff, because I'm really bad at that. So if someone could just tell me what to do, that would make it a bit easier, I think.
Just thank you so much. I mean, the response has been incredible, and you want to think that your performance means something, but you're also realistic enough to know that, it may reach nobody. But the amount of people that it's reached is incredible, and the amount of people that love Aelin and also love Aelin and Isabel is just, it's so cool. And I'm glad that they've joined in with her journey, because like I said, I went all in, and for them to go all in with us is just incredible.
Beautiful. Is there anything you wanted to say to the fans?
Where to begin? Thank you.
Deep breath.
Honestly, like, thank you. Thank you for being the kindest, most generous, friendliest, most loving group of people that, like, it feels like, I don't want it to sound disingenuous, but it feels like I've got a new family. Not to replace my old family, I love my family, but it feels like a family, and like I feel nothing but like it feels like open arms, and yeah, my heart is so full, and yeah, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm so glad that Shadowheart and that Baldur's Gate 3 has made so many people so happy. It's all we could ask for, really.